ZZ Top, and you're listening right here to Auto World.
Ooh, spent some time with Billy F. Gibbons at the SEMA show just a couple of weeks ago. It was a real pleasure to see my good friend from ZZ Top. And we've got the gentleman who I've been really looking forward to talking to back with us on the line. We'll have to get him back for a longer visit, but he's got a really cool club. It's a Los Angeles-based supercar club that brings all-inclusive track days to members. The name of the club is called the Fast Toys Club, and the gentleman's name is Chris Carel. Chris, thank you very much for being here, and we so appreciate you taking time out of your schedule.
Hi, Bob. Thank you for having me.
Well, tell us all about this. Is something very cool, and I really applaud what you're doing. It's a luxury and exotic race car club based in Southern California, and I understand that if you become a member of this club, you get not only access to track events, but you also get access to up to 10 supercars. Tell us about the club and your own personal automotive passion.
Yeah, actually, it came from my like 2 or 3 years ago when I started collecting and buying cars, exotic cars. I was then back in France, and I was completely in a different business. I was in a telecom business, so it was completely different from what I'm doing right now. But I was always this passion about cars and about exotic cars. Ferraris were the best brand for me ever. And I started to purchase one car, then another car. Then I was getting interested in racing, in race cars. I wanted to drive those cars on the racetrack, not only on the road, because, as you cannot get very fast on the road. I wanted to experience the thrill to be on the track. So I started all this by myself, and then I soon realized that this is a very good passion, but it's very costly. It's very costly, and not only it's costly to buy the cars, but it's costly after to maintain the cars, to insure the cars, to service the cars, to store the cars, because if you have more cars than your garage is allowing, then you have to store them somewhere else. So it started to be a very expensive passion, and I was thinking maybe I'm not the only one in this case, because you buy the best and the most beautiful car that you think at the moment, but after 2 months you're getting bored of it. So that was my case, and I don't think I'm the only one on earth thinking that way. So I was thinking maybe if we could share this passion between the same kind of guy to share the cost and to share the cars, that would be good, because you never be able to drive anyway all the cars at the same time, and it's very good to be able to change. So I started to look around and to look if those kind of clubs would exist, and I realized that in Europe it was quite popular. There's a lot of them in the UK. There's a few of them in France, where I came from. And then I started to travel, and I went to the States eventually, and I went to the West Coast, and I realized that there was nothing like it. There was no such a club. For me, that was crazy, because weather-wise, this city has the best weather in the world. There's a lot of people who love cars in LA, and I wouldn't understand why this kind of concept or club wouldn't exist. So I said to myself, well, why not? I sold my company, my prior company, in 2012, and I decided to come to the States, and specifically to LA to start this club.
Wonderful.
And so far I have great echoes from everybody, because this concept doesn't exist. And
Absolutely.
I brought all the experience that I had in owning the cars. So I wanted to offer only the pleasure to drive the cars, to be around the cars, but never having the problems and the troubles around the cars, because there's a good side, but there's always a bad side, the dark side with the exotic cars. It's not reliable, it's costly, there's a lot of downsides. But I wanted to offer only the good sides to people, so they have a monthly or an annual budget, and at least they spend the best out of it, and they get only the pleasure. They don't need to insure the cars. They don't need to maintain them. They don't need to even to fill up with gas. We deliver full tank of gas every time we deliver a car to customers. So yeah, that was the idea.
That's great. And I understand that when you become a member of the club, you get access to the all-inclusive track events, which includes an on-site coach, the mechanic, and an access to up to 10 supercars with 100 days of drive time and a free Rolls Royce chauffeur and more. That sounds absolutely fantastic. Tell us about some of the cars that you have in the fleet. I know you've got a SRT Viper GTS. What are some of the other vehicles that you've got?
Yeah, actually, the Viper GTS was the first car I bought when I came to the States. It was for me the dream car, and I would have ever get. So it was a very and it's still a very, very good car, the new one at least. But you were talking earlier with the Ferrari Enzo. We are the only club in the world to own one and to have one.
Oh wow, that's great.
So, yeah, so
that's quite an achievement in itself.
Yeah, that's a jewel inside the arena. So it's the best car we have. But we also received the new Ferrari California T, so the brand new model. We are probably the only club also in in the States to have it to its members. And because I heard from the dealer that we are actually the second owner to receive the car yet. So
wow,
so it's
that's
pretty
great.
exciting. So that's also, the kind of atmosphere I want to bring to the club. Not only you get to drive amazing cars, but you get to drive them before the others. That's also the cool thing about being a part of the club. It's having a great selection of cars, but also having the latest cars and the best ones, of course. Like the Lamborghini Huracan, we're going to soon receive it at the end of the month. Same thing, we're going to be one of the first in LA to have this car, so it's very exciting.
That's great. And you've got an Aston Martin DBS Volante, an Audi R8 V10. You've got a number of racing cars, and you've also got a throwback to yesterday with some great TV lineage, a 65 Dodge Charger General Lee car. So
69.
69. Certainly something for everybody there. That's great. Tell us about some of the race cars that you've got.
Yeah, the idea is to really diversify and not having only like a brand representative. We would like to diversify, because we have members, they love Ferraris, but we also members, they like Aston Martins, they want comfort, so they need more like a Rolls Royce, or we need something also for different moods, different trips, different reasons to travel. So we've got SUVs like the Mercedes G63 AMG. So we need to have a variety in the cars, because you need one car for every day, and every day is different. So yeah, the Aston Martin DBS Volant is a very classy car. It's James Bond car. So that's a very classy car to go out for dinner. And also, as you mentioned, we have race cars, because at one point, when you have fast cars, you want to go on the track. That was my point when I started purchasing exotic cars, and it's the point of everybody. But the problem is, most of the people don't know how to do it, don't know how to manage that. So from my experience, I realized that driving fast cars on the track is always better with race cars. The experience is much better. The experience is much safer. And that's what we provide. And from that, I know we are the only club in the world to provide all-inclusive track events inside the membership. So yeah, we provide a race car. So we have, like, for instance, a Ferrari 360 Challenge, only track car, no street legal. We have also a Ford Mustang Boss 302S, also non-street legal car, only race car. The S stands for racing. It's not, we also have probably the only one in the States, a Le Mans prototype car.
Oh wow. Chris, we're going to get you back for a full visit maybe next week if your schedule allows. Everybody check out fasttoysclub.com. I really applaud what you're doing and look forward to getting you back with us real soon. That's going to do it for this hour.
Genesis is defined as an origin.